Hey, today's video is about the TRU-LIFT. You'll say, well, what's the TRU-LIFT? A TRU-LIFT is a little hydraulic doodad that will lift your tone arm off your record player. I bought a new Rega Planer 3. It does not pick the needle up off the record at the end and bring it back to the resting position. And I've been playing records, and a few times I've been doing something, record stops, and you just keep hearing the ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. So then you got to run in here and pick the needle up off the record. This little gizmo is going to fix that. Okay, here's the TRU-LIFT. It's tiny. Instructions. The Allen wrench to adjust it. And the little sticky goober to hold it in place on your plinth. Made in Canada. There she is. Now, because this has damping fluid in it, we have to let it sit upright for 30 minutes or longer before we install this and adjust it. That little blue blob will go on the bottom to stick it to the plinth. Let it rest. The way this works, when you put your record on, you set this by pushing it down. And that little wire catches that little groove in there. Now at the end of the record, it's going to trip this wire. Now this is not stuck to the countertop, so I don't even have that blue goo on there yet. Set it, trip it. Boy, you could almost blow on that little metal ball and it would push that rod out from underneath that groove. The adjustment screw for this is that little tiny Allen head screw on top. The directions say to turn it no more than 1 to 2 degrees. If you tighten it, it makes that arm stiffer to move. If you loosen it, it makes it looser. Or they call it sensitivity. I'm sure this is pretty well set from the factory. I'm not going to mess with it because odds are you can booger that up more than you could fine tune it from what it is right out of the box. It's time to install it. This Allen key adjusts the overall height of this TRU-LIFT. If you'll notice before, there was no brass cylinder visible in the video, so I've had to adjust this to match the Q of my turntable. I've got the tack blue on the base of that TRU-LIFT. It's sticky, but not super sticky because it took about 6 adjustments to get that in the right spot. So that's armed, and it's a little bit lower than my Q for my Tonearm. It's about the same height as my Tonearm Q. What you do want is this trip wire to line up with the runout groove on the record. So this runs through the groove of the record. Now we'll set it. We'll cue it up. There you have it. Well, this is a quick overview of the TRU-LIFT. They come in, I think, 4 different sizes because all turntable, Tonearm, plinth, platter has different heights. So they've got whatever you need. And the instructions that come in the box are very basic and vague. The instructions actually tell you at the bottom to watch their videos on their website, and their website is very good. It has you get a ruler out, you're measuring Tonearm on the record, Tonearm on the cue, full up, so it's very thorough and it's easy to use and it's very precision. I read a lot of reviews on a lot of these Tonearm lifters, and the complaints for most is it shoots your Tonearm up like a rocket. This is nice and gentle. So if you're coming off of having a semi-automatic turntable to a manual and you want to lift that needle up, this is the device that you need. And I realized I needed it. One day I had a pork roast, I had that oiled up with the rub on it and everything, and all of a sudden the record was going and here I am, I'm fully oiled up from cooking. And that's when I said, man, I need something to pick that needle up when that record's done. So give the TRU-LIFT a shot. I think you'll be very happy. It works very well. And that blue tack does not mar or stain your plinth. It's tacky and sticky, but not adhesive. Here's the TRU-LIFT, folks, right here. Check them out. Well, cheers to an icy cold gin and tonic. Happy manual turntabling with a tone arm lift at the end. Take care. See ya.